Okay guys, we're getting on the Uber, we're going to the next destination. So let's see what we have in Berlin. There's so much shit going on. Hallo mein Lieber, wie geht's? Ich mache ein Video, ist alles okay mit dir? Okay, vielen Dank. Das ist noch für YouTube. So, wie lange dauert die 21 Minuten?
21 Minuten.
Alles gut. So Alex, give us some of your wisdom.
So the thing is, we got 21 minutes for this ride, and the sun sets at 3:58 today.
So how long?
2:35 right now.
Yeah?
So yeah, we're sacrificing valuable time, but the other alternative was gonna be to get the U-Bahn, which is the subway system. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it as we speak, my G. Which would have taken a lot longer. So yeah, this is our best bet. We are going to the Museum Island, which has the big cathedral and like church and whatnot, and yeah, a lot of people there. So
True that.
okay,
Cool.
Ah, there you go.
That's cool. Yeah, you can see yourself here.
Nice.
So my fingers are not. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. So as I said, we didn't tell me what was it. Oh, yeah. I said you don't have any plans for the weekend.
I do not have plans for the weekend. Usually weekend plans include going to a club, or maybe not, or maybe yes.
Going somewhere else too, and all of that.
You guys need to know about clubbing culture here in Berlin. It is pretty unique. Other cities don't really have the same vibe quite. I don't know, what would you say about clubbing culture in Berlin? How would you describe it?
It's definitely one of the best in the world. I've been traveling a lot lately, especially like going to America, like going to a lot of places within America, and like I'm always like disappointed. Because like here is just like all about freedom, all about authenticity. It's like it could be dirty and dark, but the music will prevail, and the vibe will be amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
In other places like LA, you would go, or like San Diego, where I was like a few months ago, you'd go and there's too much lights, too much music from the radio. People are not the same like the ones you find partying with here.
So the one thing I really like about Berlin clubs is the fact that when you sit down somewhere and somebody's sitting next to you, you're automatically good friends, and you automatically want to connect and be there with each other and hang out and like be real with each other, which is something that's very, very rare.
Yeah.
And that's why at the same time, people at the door make sure, the bouncers and the people that run the club
fit the
make
vibe.
sure that exactly you're not gonna be somebody that's gonna ruin that vibe, because that vibe is very, very fragile, obviously.
True.
So so some of the clubs in Berlin have the hardest door policies in the world. So yeah.
No, that's for sure. That's a good point. So the bouncers here are like, they might seem to you, if you're tourist, that they're dicks and they don't want to let you in. But as Alex said, like he went a bit deeper than that and explained that like, yeah, if you don't fit the vibe and you dress differently and you act differently, then they wouldn't let you in, to not risk fucking up the general vibe about that club, and that makes a lot of sense actually.
And that's why it's so awesome to hang out in these clubs.
Yeah. So one of the advices when you come here is like to do some research, see a little bit about how people dress for that particular club, and also keep quiet and doing the line. Once you like on the line, you don't want to be loud, you don't want to be laughing, you don't want to speak loud, because like in Berlin, you notice in every club line, people are very quiet and they don't.
Very respectful.
True, and they don't talk much. And also inside, like the club might be packed, but like you'd rarely. I've never seen a fight in the club, man.
Yeah, in fact,
it's crazy.
This is something I always tell people when I describe a techno club or a club in Berlin. I have never, like, nobody has ever stepped on my shoe, stepped on my foot in a club in Berlin. Yeah.
Wow.
It's people are very, very mindful, very aware, and very careful and very respectful. Girls feel very safe, very comfortable in these clubs.
True.
So yeah.
What would you say is your top 3 clubs in Berlin?
Top 3 for me, I'd say like the The club that I've hung out the most is Berghain, Sisyphos, Kit Kat. Heide Glühen is another good bet for great ass vibes. And then there's also private parties and stuff like that, which can get a little wild. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Facts. Well, thanks a lot for this top shelf info.
Top shelf advice, baby.
That's what's up, baby.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking you. If I
A lot of people will ask you if you live in Berlin. A lot of people that are out of town will ask you like, what do I do to get in the club? Like, what do I have to do, or how do I have to be? And I guess my advice would be, and people ask that all the time too. A lot of people don't manage to. Oh, thank you. A lot of people don't manage to. A lot of people try to. Yeah. People ask me all the time, and I'm sure you and I'm sure everybody else that actually lives in Berlin, how do I get in the club? Because a lot of people find it very hard to get in the club. And I'm gonna ask you as well, but my advice would be, like you said, to be quiet and respectful at the line, and like don't be don't be obnoxious or
don't be ass.
Yeah, and make sure that your outfit, you know, is it fits the vibe, and when you interact with a person that's at the door, make sure that you're very real with them. You look them in the eye, and there's no ego, and there's no like, you're serious. You want to wish them a good evening, and you want them to wish you a good evening as well. That's it.
True. That's facts.
What do you think? What's the best advice for somebody to get in?
It's mostly whatever you said. I want to build back on it. Like it's being knowing which club, being aware of which club you're going to, doing some research to see what's the vibe. Because like, I'll give you an example. If I go to Renata or like, let's say I don't have an idea now, I would dress in black and it's gonna be fine, right? Yeah. Because they accept that. But if I go into Sisyphos and I'm dressed in black, that would be an issue, because Sisyphos is like known to be like the club when you go with colors, and they don't want to have this like all black policy. So this is just like a little, like we had this situation, me and my friends last time we went in, and one of our friends were all in black, and they did not let him in for that reason. So that's one thing. Second thing, obviously, is like being respectful, minding all business, and just being like vibing, you know, having a good energy, bringing with you good energy, and being a good person in general. And third thing I would say is like making good connections with the bouncers, because me now, since I've been years in Berlin, I would go to clubs where I don't even have to do the line anymore. I just go and shake the hand of the bouncer, because like last time I talked to him nice and we made a good connection, and I would just get in. And I had that last time, like I was with a few friends on this Friday, went to Granada, there was a line, and I just went to the bouncer, shook his hand, we had like a little talk, and he let us in without doing the line. So that's really important. But I guess for tourists it doesn't matter, because you're not here for the marathon, you're only here for the
sprint.
For the sprint. So just focus on the first points we talked about.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll cut it off here in this nice beautiful view, and we'll catch you up at the museum.